Just hold on, my dear friends. I just have to take up a call and welcome to the poetry reading, poetry evening with Shwetha A. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'll just I'll just be back and please, Richard, if you could carry the torch, it would be great. Yes,
I
thank you.
will, sir. I will. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
You know, in this world, often people find the strangest things to honor and show respect for. I'm going to tell you a story about a giant statue made of clear plexiglass, 300 feet tall, lit from underneath by changing colored lights. Okay, and it's called the Brontosaurus. This statue is outside the Petroleum Park. So it's a statue in honor of the dinosaurs that gave us gasoline. The Brontosaurus. Oh, Bronto, so sorry, Saurus. Not once, but twice removed from us, not relinquished to museum rust, not languished piano weary neath a veil of dusk, must while away the hours you trust. For far away from us you twice, it isn't really very. Not only do you no longer live, not now in that slim, aware must give no live. Because they said you never did. Not even once did breathing live. Deuced duncing life, not ever child, not ever wife. Reclaimed once, it seemed from ancient mire, now so short in hours retire. Twitch tossed, great long-tailed beast 500 tons, weaving through our imagination your lumberings come. We thought you dumb, saw you 10 elephants long, but we never thought you hadn't come. 'Twas said, twixt head and tail, a bristly bundle of fibrous fun, you drove 2 brains instead of 1. You cheated death, you cheated grave, you never even really came. A mis-ID, they now are known, heard from scientific newscasts crowing. Now they know, now seem saying, those in whose minds you once seemed plain. 200 tons, a slowly moving mountain of mistake. You didn't nuzzle the reeds at the lake. You didn't puzzle at the volcanic passion. You didn't stumble through the marshy morning while midst munching grasses muffle yawning. You didn't hug the sunlight's strength. You never stretched your tail its length. If you live lusty longer in the mind of those to whom the thought of Bronto comes, small pleasure this, then take it, comes. You're honored here, if ever future number ancient fossils done. They discovered that brontosauruses don't really exist. They were just the teenage diplodocuses. Imagine that. And with that, my friends, I leave you to the wonderful world of verse and these charming poets that surround us every day. Enjoy. Prasanna, if you're picking the next poet, unfortunately, you're still muted.
That was lovely. That was lovely. Well done. Thank you so much for starting the meeting off with the beautiful voice and beautiful recitation. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Very welcome indeed. I think someone should volunteer to go next. Go ahead. One of you wonderful poets, just step right up.
Well, I don't mind going next if no one else wants to go.
Well, I think you should. I absolutely think you should.
Yeah. So I have a few poems. So if you'll indulge me, it's Happy Diwali, Happy Deepavali to everyone, wherever you're celebrating in the world. And if you're watching the replay, I'm just really glad I could make today. Thank you, Rick. I'm saying that, I should go next. So we'll wait for Prasanna to come back. But so my poems, I've done a collection of poems on Diwali and Deepavali. And so I would like to recite some of that. Yeah. So happy Diwali. The celebration begins. Temples aglow with prayers and hymns, feasts prepared with love and delight, homes adorned in shimmering light. People traveling home from near and far, dressed in their finest, how radiant they are. Lengas, kurtas, so bright. Children thrilled for the fireworks light. Diyas flicker in every home, guiding hearts wherever they roam. Let's celebrate, let's remember Ram and Sita, victory of light, of truth, of Dharma. May your home be blessed with grace, with health, with joy, love in every space, prosperity, peace, and friendships anew. May hope arise and carry you through. May laughter echo in every room, and flowers chase away all gloom. Colors, sweets, and gifts divine, fill our hearts with thanks this time for another Diwali shining bright. Happy Diwali, happy Deepavali. Thank you. So that was a poem. And if it's okay, I have a few more that I would like to recite, and they short ones on Diwali. Okay, I see Richard's nodding, so I'll use as a go ahead.
By all means. I don't think anyone would argue with you. Speak right up, my dear.
Thank you. So there's one I want to recite, which is Remembering Others on Diwali. Diwali is celebrated in every corner, every street, every home. Yes, some are not. Those on the streets, those who have lost loved ones, those who are ill, those alone, those who have lost hope, those with heartbreak, those grieving, those without money, those in hospitals, those still working. Let's remember them. Let's light diyas for them. Let's pray and hope that, like Ram and Sita, they too may overcome. Diwali reminds us to honor, to give thanks, and to remember those less fortunate. Let's be generous. Let's be kind. Let's reach out. Let's share. Let's give. Happy Diwali to all celebrating. And to those who are not, let's help. Let's remember. Let's be kind, compassionate, and loving. Thank you. So, if it's okay, if you don't mind, I'll just carry on reading the ones I've got, and then someone else can go after that. So, Diwali sweets, the favorites. Each Diwali, we gather the family recipes, Mudli, Mudliya, Vata. We lay out the ingredients, everyone around the table, helping hands, mixing bowls, chopping almonds, adding decorations, savories and sweets prepared. Rotis, chevda, muruku, barfi, peda, jalebi, gej, laddus, gauri, banana, puri, halwa, jamums, and mountain moment biscuits. Even cakes for modern twist. Tasting in between, each one eyeing their favorite. Mine, the barfi, the kids, the chocolate barfi. Hubby, the jamums. Then trays are laid, platters gleam beautifully, boxes and plates fold, ready to deliver our Diwali parcels. Tradition remains unbroken from Pandor to now. The family rituals passed down, sweetness shared and loved preserved. Diwali fireworks, safety first. Let's remember when we celebrate on Diwali, the animals, the dogs, their sensitivity, the fear, the fright, the terror. Let's make sure they are safe, cause no harm, Think of others. Keep the animals calm. Light the fireworks and enjoy, but do it far away from them so they are safe and hearts and paws peaceful too. Fireworks. An excitement fills the air. Remembering the fireworks every Diwali without fail. I love the pop pop, and all kids do. Throwing them on the floor, pop pop. Look at the sky. A fountain of firelights this night. Wow. The sound fades off, but the sparkle remains in our hands, eyes fixated on the glow, as if it's igniting the light and within. The holy times of Diwali, beautiful, majestic, the Diwali fireworks, lighting skies all over the world. And then my last one I'm going to do, and then I'll let everyone else carry on. Diwali feast. The day has arrived, the most important celebration. We waited for it the entire year.
It's not fair to you because Dr. Gangalaxmi is on and there's this echo
Oh,
is distorting. I can't focus.
Sorry?
Let Dr. Gangalaxmi, if you just turn off those echoes and maybe mute your...
Okay. Sorry, can someone... yes, thank you. Yes. Oh, can you hear me now? Sorry about that. Okay, so I'll just read the Diwali feast. Welcome to those that joined. I'm just doing my Diwali poems, and Prasanna just went off, so I was just going away with my Diwali poems. So happy Diwali and Deepavali. I'll just recite the last two ones. Diwali, Deepavali, a festival of light and joy. Diwali, Deepavali, festival of lights, homes gleaming, hearts lifted, sparkling nights. Ram and Sita's triumph, darkness overcome. Storage of courage, of love, of home. Hearing tales, watching rituals unfold. Temples busy, pujas sacred and bold. Cleaning and decorating, every corner bright. New beginnings welcomed, darkness takes flight. Foods and sweets, aromas fill the air. Magej, peda, barfi, flavors are rare. Chevda, biryani, curries fragrant and warm. Feasting and sharing life's simple charms. New outfits shimmer, colors that gleam. Oil baths cleanse, awaken the dream. Fireworks sparkle, painting the sky. Laughter and joy, spirits flying high. Giving parcels, sweets wrapped with care. Love and blessings floating everywhere. Children laughing, streets alive. Families together, traditions thrive. From India to the world, light shines afar, celebrating the inner light, who we truly are. Abundance, happiness, peace flowing free. Diwali reminds us of our divinity. Candles and diyas flickering glow, illuminating hearts, letting worries go. Songs and chants, a sacred sound, joy and prosperity and love all around. Happy Diwali, happy Deepavali. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Nandri Dandyavad. I had a few more poems that I've written. I wrote a whole lot, and it was all on different themes. And I had such an amazing time writing them. So I hope you enjoyed some of the ones that I did recite. And wherever you are, to celebrate. Thank you.
Let me bring on our next poet. Mr. Ghosh, please, would you join us and offer your poem, sir?
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead, sir. Please go ahead, unmute, and read your poem, sir. Prasanna has asked me to act as host until he can return. So if I may invite you, sir, to the microphone. Are you ready?
Good, sir.
Are you ready, sir? Okay. Then let me go ahead and move on to the next person. Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik, would you please recite your poem, dear?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik. It's a great pleasure to receive invitation from poet Kumar Prasanna to attend the open mic program. I'm extremely impressed with the recital program and would like to recite a poem on Diwali, wishing you and your family a happy, prosperous Diwali. Let's celebrate Diwali with smiles, not with firecrackers. This is the title of my poem. Let's celebrate Diwali with smiles, not with firecrackers. The poem runs like this. After monsoon, in winter, insect multiplies, encroaches human animal habitats. When we light diyas, millions fall into light without words. After monsoon in winter, insect multiplies, encroaches human, animal habitats. When we light lamps, diyas, millions fall into light without words. When I go for evening walk, I see migratory birds change their routes. Birds abandon nests, leaving young vulnerable to predators. When I go for evening walk, I see migratory birds change their routes. Birds abandon nests, leaving young vulnerable to predators. Horses, farm livestock, dogs, cats suffer devastating fatal health effects like restlessness, panting, pacing, and weaning. Horses, farm livestock, dogs, cats suffer devastating fatal health effects like restlessness, panting, pacing, and weaning. People with heart disease exposed to smoke from fireworks linked to heart attacks. Look how very fast it flows. People with heart disease exposed to smoke from fireworks linked to heart attacks. Look how very fast it flows. Smoke rises from crackers, finds its way into lungs, keeps men coughing all night, eyes not so bright. Smoke rises from crackers, finds its way into lungs, keeps men coughing all night, eyes not so bright. Thus, say no to firecrackers and yes to happiness. Crackers are of no use, they are just environment abuse. Thus, say no to firecrackers and yes to happiness. Crackers are of no use, they are just environment abuse. This is the end of my poem. I convey my heartfelt thanks to all poet pals, including Richard Spisak sir, for patient listening. Thank you once again. Thanks.
Meena Chauhan, would you like to go next?
Yes, sir. Yes, Rich.
Thank you so much.
I'm
And
going
don't forget,
to.
everyone, mute please unless you're speaking.
Okay. So tomorrow is Deepavali and today is Choti Diwali. There's India, they say ki Choti Diwali. So I'm going to read in Diwali in Hindi. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all my dear poets. I'm joining, I think, very lots of gap in between. So my poem is in Hindi. रोशनी का त्योहार दिवाली, रोशनी का त्योहार दिवाली, दीपों का सिंगार दिवाली, खुशियों की बहार दिवाली, सबके मन को भाए दिवाली, यह जीवन दीपावली का त्योहार, रोशनी का त्योहार दिवाली। 14 वर्ष का किया वनवास, लौट के घर को आए श्री राम, अयोध्या के घर सजे सभी ने घर आंगन की सफाई, पूजा की सबने थाली सजाई, सबने तरह तरह की मिठाई बनाई। यह पावन दिवाली का त्योहार। दिवाली मंगल कामना है, अंधियारे को दूर भगाना है। दिवाली के अखंड दीप लक्ष्मी को लाता नजदीक। रात की काली माया को दीपक उजाला बनाता है। यह पावन दिवाली का त्योहार। छत पे, छज्जे पे, दरवाजे पे, तुलसी के छोटे गमले में, हमारे पूजा घर में, किसी राजा के घर में तो कहीं रंग के घर में, यही दीपक सब में प्यार बांटता है। यह पावन दिवाली का त्योहार। खेतों ने ओढ़ ली धानी चादर, खेतों ने ओढ़ ली धानी चादर, किसानों के घर आई खुशियां, सुख समृद्धि का बहार आई, भाईचारे का संदेश आया। यह पावन दिवाली का त्योहार। मौसम भी करवट बदल रहा है, हेमंत ऋतु का आगमन हो रहा है। कहीं पक्षियों को चहचहाट, कहीं फूलों की गुनगुनाहट। सचमुच मौसम बना चितचोर, प्रकृति हो रही है भाव विभोर। यह पावन दिवाली का त्योहार। ये पावन दिवाली का त्योहार। Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Beautiful poem.
Thank you so much.
May I invite Lantern Carrier up next, sir? Could you read us and share your poem?
Certainly, sir. I've got two. Homage to the light. Love dries the copious tears spilling from my broken dreams, the heaviness of loneliness, the stains of deep remorse. Gently, she pats the roses covering the scars where thorns once sat, enmeshed in a foliage of desires. You've done well, she whispers. The light that shines within has erased the darkness of a shadowed past. Arise, my sweet, sweet angel. The brute of past regret shall no more shine. The fragrance of the dawn is gleaming. I felt my shoulders breathe. My heart cried tears of joy, the soul now laughing with the sun. Love kissed my wounds, no more the toil of suffering and despair, for I was born anew. The voice of freedom sang to me, a bird of hope, now perching on my newfound dreams of bliss divine, my lack of expectations. I bowed, paid homage to the light, paid homage to the light. And my second one. O row of lights, O festival of splendor, O flame, you are encircled by starlights on indigo streams of beauty. Come, continue to bless the beautiful realm that you have created. Your diamond orange hue, your deep vast blue, fascinates my core with their enchanting power. You are the triumph of wisdom over ignorance, the luminosity of shooting stars sparkling in the darkness. Mesmerized by your fiery love, I remain riveted and dance with a cherubic joy unknown to humans except within the grandeur of the soul. My songbird soars upward, soaked in the redolence of fragrant rosebuds, all blossoming within, while love laughs in ecstasy as my breath withdraws in solitude. It is only in your effulgent fire that the sound of silence becomes meaningful. O light, my light, I would love to engage you in a continuum of love letters, a flute of symphonies echoing from my soul. The awakening songbearers are singing your enthralling melodies, with your enchanting mysteries manifesting sweet memories in their flow. Away, O remorse, Love has now pervaded my soul. Light's brilliant sunrise, moving in eternal time. The cool, luminous blaze of heaven is calling me. The stars travel a zillion miles to adorn my smiles with roses. Assuredly do I march like sunset following dawn, the blue moon weeping at my surrender, the dark night masking my insanity of longing to see thy face. Delight, my delight, come. How alive is the merriment of your children, face painting, henna hand art, lantern parades, and millions of flares of Diwali lamps called diyas to light up your cities. Firecrackers, food and gaiety embrace their lives as they chant your name with joyful tears embedded within the gleeful spirit. Valmiki's honored Lord Rama's aroma, Sri Krishna's sweetest love, has enwrapped me in its cute embrace as I dance on his bosom. Your kaleidoscope of terracotta lotus lanterns illuminate my heart in a spectacle of supernal bliss. Come, sweet Shyama, inebriate this being with your self-amorous magnificence. Intoxicate all souls wherever they are, so they drink from the supernal wine of paradise. Bless them with your inner garlands, the opulence of Mahalakshmi's haven, so they bathe in a supernal joy unknown to humans within the deep profundity and grandeur of the soul. Krishna, 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 Prabhu, Jayonacharya, Amare, Prabhu. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Beautiful. Mehzabeen Hussain, would you please go next?
Hello, everyone. So, the title of my poem is Light. This poem is dedicated to Jubin Garg, like the artist we lost a month ago, under mysterious circumstances in Singapore, and we have been seeking justice for his death. So, my poem is called Light. Today is Diwali, yet our lamps feel lonelier tonight. Some lights are not lit by hands. They rise from the earth itself, from the breath of a soul who loved too fiercely to remain. He was never a man. He was the hush before dawn, the roar of truth, the echo that teaches silence to sing. From the heart of Assam he rose, carrying its river in its veins, its flood in his eyes, its ache and pride in his voice. When the world sold its soul to the devilish money, he stood daringly alone. He became a flame naming the forgotten. His songs became a hug cradling the voiceless home. They tried to cage the brightness with walls, whispers, wounds, and finally death. But can light be contained? Can love be killed? It spills, it seeps, it becomes sky, it becomes revolution. Above religion, above sect, above every bias drawn by fear, he walked as if carrying the sun in his palm, reminding us we were never separate, only scattered rays of the same dawn. And we, the common mass, shadows once afraid of our voice, found our voices again in the memory of his bravery. From his stillness, songs are born. From his pain, the path glows tender. He is not gone, he lingers in every heart that still believes, in every conscience that refuses to sleep. Light cannot be chained. It travels slow and patient from Assam to the world until dawn, remembering him, rises again in tears of gold, like a fiery light, like the fire of phoenix, Jubin, the light of our conscience lives on. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Sreedharan Parokode. Sir, I'm sure I did not pronounce it well, but I hope you're next, sir.
Am I audible, Ji?
Yes.
Yeah. The perennial light. I have a torch light, a light to give to my younger words. In the ways, there may be huge hills to prevent on my journey and the invisible actions. Peace is the precious wealth for the contemporary life. Peace is the precious wealth for the contemporary life. I can search on and on the torch to pass it to the words who grow up in darkness. I can search on and on the torch to pass it to the words who grow up in darkness without seeing the goodness in them. Without seeing the goodness in them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Swarna Sunkara, you're next.
Hi, Richard. Hi, everyone. I have two poems today. The first poem is in the spirit of not conforming to a society that is scared of anything beyond what it considers normal. It's kind of like there's Halloween coming up in the United States, and there's witch costumes and all that stuff. And this is kind of about the witch burnings and all that. This is what it evoked in me. So here goes. I dream of a witch in the woods, running barefoot over Mother Earth, toes filled with the dirt of ecstasy, black hair camouflaged by the shadows of the night, a crown of roses on her mirthful head, hands like the branches of a tall oak tree flowing like water from her body, ready to pour into anything she sees. The energy of love radiating from her soul, she's a sight to behold. This witch in the woods knows nothing of being hunted. She lives in a utopia of peace and bliss, with animals and plants and all living things alike. Were it not for the occasional news she hears from the chirping birds every morning, she would have never known of the existence of another world where humans kill for sport and hurt for laughs. She doesn't know how to be any different than what she is, but she has an awareness that not everything is as it seems. She understands that her part of the world is charmed because every day she wakes up unharmed. She's a tender being, never raising her voice or harming another. But somehow in her heart of hearts, she knows this is a dream, too good to be true, and she knows it will end when she wakes. But she doesn't want to live a lie, so she wakes up, and everything disappears as though it was never there. I dream of a witch in the woods, but I wake up to the reality every day that there is no such thing as a witch, not because little girls cannot grow into witches, but because humans are scared of what they do not understand. There is no such thing as a witch, because we sacrifice them to a god that watches his daughters die before they are even born.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I have
That was
another
beautiful.
poem, short one.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. It's kind of beach themed and it's about love. It's a very simple poem. So here goes. Love is the umbrella shade that protects us against the glare of evil. Love is the beach float that gives us the confidence to relax on rough waters. Love is the soft ocean wave that bathes our feet with gentle flowers of serenity. Love is the coconut water we find inside when we break open the shell of life. Love is the lifeguard that stops us from drowning in the chaos of insanity. Love is the sand that keeps dragging us into the depths of hell and still gives us a taste of heaven. Love is the towel that lets us watch the play of life without getting ourselves dirty. And love is the ocean that breathes into us the glory of surrendering to the flow.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Shyamaprasad Patnaik, sir, if you would go next.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I wish you all a happy Diwali.
Today I am going to recite one poem in English and another in Odia. The first poem is having the title Fragrance of Love. It's a small love poem. Here it goes. Oh, sweet Daisy, inhale indelible fragrance of love in air. Charming love, transform our craving deserted souls into floral splendor. Waves of love ocean brings respite from sweltering summer. Immerse in nature's romantic rhapsody, entwined in mesmeric embrace. Symphony of love resonate through whispers of blooming spring season. Euphorial bliss proliferate all around in passionate rumination. Sublime love fountain flows from deep within, transcending endless duration. Lovers sing melodious harmony, synchronizing with spring's mellifluous tune. Fondness move in air, romantic rhapsody, reverberate souls, sentimental ramparts. Hypnotic sense of love flows perennially, its fragrance sensed everywhere. Elixir of love cascade along pitter-patter of romantic monsoon. Twirling duos lost identity, mingle in rhythm of falling rain. And that is the end of my English poem. The next poem which I am going to recite is in Odia, that is for Diwali. The title of my poem is Alokara Parva Dipavali, the festival of lights. Dipavali, the festival of lights. And here it goes. ଅନ୍ଧକାରକୁ ଦୂରେଇ ଦିଏ ଆଲୋକ ପର୍ବର ଦୀପାଳିର ସମ୍ଭାର ଅଧର୍ମ ଉପରେ ଧର୍ମର ନ୍ୟାୟ ଅନ୍ୟାୟ ଅତ୍ୟାଚାର ଉପରେ ନ୍ୟାୟର ବିଜୟ ଅତ୍ୟାଚାରୀ ରାବଣର ବିନାଶ କରି ରାମ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ମଣ ସୀତା ମାଙ୍କ ଅଯୋଧ୍ୟା ପ୍ରତ୍ୟାବର୍ତ୍ତନ ଦୀପାବଳିରେ ପ୍ରଜ୍ୱଳିତ ଦୀପମାଳା ମନେ ପକାଇ ଦିଏ ସେଇ ଅମୃତ ବେଳା ଆମକୁ ସତ୍ୟ ଓ ନ୍ୟାୟର ସେଇ ଅପୂର୍ବ ଜୟ ଜୟକାର ଆସ ଆମେ ପ୍ରେମ ଏବଂ ଭାତୃତ୍ୱ ଭାବର କରିବା ଆଦାନ ପ୍ରଦାନ ଦେଶ ପ୍ରେମର ଦୀପ ଜାଳି ମାଟି ମାର ସୁରକ୍ଷା ପାଇଁ ନେବା ଶପଥ ଦୁର୍ବାର ନରକାସୁର ରୂପୀ ଅସୁରର ବଧ କରି ନାରୀମାନଙ୍କୁ କରିବା ସୁରକ୍ଷା ପ୍ରଦାନ ପୁଣି ଥରେ ଆବିର୍ଭାବ ହୋଇ ସେଇ ନରରୂପୀ ରାକ୍ଷସ ମାନଙ୍କର କର ନିର୍ଦ୍ଧନ ହେ ଶ୍ରୀକୃଷ୍ଣ ବିବସ୍ତ୍ର ଦ୍ରୌପଦୀଙ୍କ ଲଜ୍ଜା ନିବାରଣ କରି ମାତୃଭଗିନୀ କନ୍ୟାକୁ କରତ୍ରାଣ ଦାନ ଦୟା ଏବଂ ଧର୍ମର ପରାକାଷ୍ଠାର ଜାଳିବା ଦୀପଶିଖା ଲେଲିହାନ ରହିବେନି କେହି ଧରା ପୃଷ୍ଠରେ ଅଶିକ୍ଷିତ ଭୋକିଲା ଅବହେଳିତ ବର୍ଗର ଜ୍ଞାନର ଦୀପ ଜଳାଇ ଅଶିକ୍ଷା କୁଶିକ୍ଷା ଅନ୍ଧକାର ଦେବା ଦୂରେଇ ଜୀବେ ଦୟା ମନ୍ତ୍ର ଆପଣେଇ ଜୀବଜନ୍ତୁଙ୍କୁ ଦେବା ଶାନ୍ତିରେ ବଞ୍ଚିବା ଅଧିକାର ପାଳିବା ସବୁଜ ସୁନ୍ଦର ପ୍ରେମର ସୁରକ୍ଷିତ ଦୀପାବଳି ଅତି ମନୋହର and that is the poem in Odia. Thank you for watching and listening.
Thank you so very much. That was lovely.
Thank you.
Lynette, may I ask you to speak up next, dear? May I offer your poem?
Hi, yes, I'd like to share two poems. Thank you so much. The first poem is called Heaven's Movie. I celebrate the life of poets I've never met, yet I feel that I'm somewhat connected because of the legacy they developed in poetry. We saw their talents and how they would use their pens, and we would never have to ask when a prompt was coming, because their poetic minds were always brewing, construing how they could inspire us to vent. Their intent was so pure and yet so engaging. I've taken so many risks with what I've shared, but I knew that they cared because they would always comment, giving encouragement to spur us on. And now that they're gone, we are at a loss for words because these poets inspired us all on our journey. I celebrate their lives with this brief inspiration, praying for compassion for those left to mourn. Although they're gone, they remain our poet friends who inspired many to keep on creating. I celebrate their life and draw from their inspiration. That piece is dedicated to Ali Poetry, Rawl, I Am James, Jeff Taylor, and all the poets who've passed on this year. And then the second piece is called Every Day. Every day is a day to give. Every day is a moment to celebrate the life we live. No need to wait for a special occasion, a new occupation, or a preferred destination because no moment can be predefined. And we never know how much time we will have. Be true to yourself and love those around you. Live every moment like it's brand new. Don't get caught up in the missing pieces. Instead, make your life be a true thesis, a testimony to living to the fullest and taking a smile even when it seems to be the dullest. Take this moment to reflect and then project your positive energy on enjoying your life. Thank you so much. Beautiful poetry this morning, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynette. That was lovely. Now I'm going to call upon the poet Devendra A32. I'm sure that's not your name, but that's what your label is. Don't forget to unmute.
Did you getting me? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Namaste, everybody. Happy Deepavali. Our small poem about doctor. Waiting a doctor. A patient of chronic gastritis got an appointment to a well-known gastroenterologist doctor. Patient went to the clinic on time with empty stomach, as told by the reception counter. An old man appeared with a small bag on his back. Maybe he had a hope for cure. Next patient who came was an old lady having support to walk, maybe with her daughter. Both the old patients looked like they were from a remote sector. Slowly, the waiting hall was getting full, and they all need to visit the same doctor. An old 14 inches color TV hanging in the waiting hall was broadcasting an Indian serial, was meant to engage the patients waiting there. Almost an hour passed, and the old and weak patients could not sit more and slept on the chair. Few notifications for the patients were there on the wall as a code of conduct to be followed to get proper care. All were hoping that there is a doctor inside the room, but whose turn will come first was not clear. The hungry, thirsty, and various types of pain-bearing patients were desperately waiting to visit the doctor to whom they suppose you will give a nice health care. Yet they were all silent and hoping the God-like doctor is near. 2 hours later, a gentleman entered the room of doctor, having face mask from the door on rear. Nurses started movement, and they placed BP measuring equipment and a stethoscope at the doctor's table near. When and who will be called first was still not clear. Poor patients with a great hope were desperately waiting to see the doctor, but when it's not sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Lovely piece. Dr. Molly, would you go next, my dear?
Yes. Thank you, Rick, for calling me. I hope I am audible enough. Aren't I?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, dears. So happy to see you, Miss Bean, after so long. I hope you are all fine. You look so, fit as a fiddle. Wow. Now, my dear Dr. HB, and Lynette, Lantern, and all those, and my Kerala friend, Sreedharan Parokode. He's there, I hope. Dears, I'm just giving you something fresh from the oven. Yesterday, I was there with my film society watching a documentary, the recent one that came out on Gaza. Oh God, it shocked me like anything. And they say there is peace. But what is the kind of peace that exists? Even with a kind of a thing that is offered into platter in the form of peace, what exactly is happening? So here are my thoughts on it. And it was with a broken heart. Yesterday I couldn't sleep properly after watching what is happening there. Here goes my poem. Cry, cry, fallen humanity. Bargained peace. You have betrayed us. Ye said peace, peace, piecemeal. How can I trust you, bargained peace? Chiseled on vested interests, wield, though collective efforts of human goodwill tries hard to iron out peace on one end. Well, wars, domination was ingrained in mankind ever since his days of survival. History saw gory pictures of invasion, demolition, killing. Pity, it persists uglier than ever now, with man claiming progress as the mastermind of the universe he builds. Fight, dominance, once predicated upon survival, now turning a venue for greed, arrogance, ruthless looting, divested of values, humane. How the evil in man revels, erasing the innate good, the humane. How innocence turn a prey. How many mutilated, killed, villages ravaged, homes, hospitals, schools, centers of worship demolished. Local castaway treated as aliens in their native land. How weeping mothers flee for life, dragging little ones who cry for their little toys left in the fray. Now peace comes, piecemeal. The dispossessed return to their troubles, where their homes once stood empty. The little one drops down from his mother's shoulder, searches for his toy, scrambling the ground, scratching. Vain. Where have the men gone? The long wait outside the tent to recognize bodies, brutally wounded, dead, covered in bandits. Peace, piecemeal flows. So kind to hand over the decayed bodies. War, warring minds. What else you extract save suffering of fellow men? Poor mothers, elders, kids. Save destruction, demolition unleashed. Killing all, the human, the bird, the animal, devastating nature. Cry, cry, fallen humanity. Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me try this again. Mr. Mernal Kanti Ghosh. Sir, are you ready?
Can you hear me, please? Can you hear me now? I am reading my 2 points. I am reading my 2 little poems. First poem is Forlorn. I find you forlorn in sound when April clouds nimbly blow. The bridge you are in distant, vision lost, and this cold earth leaves you in a trance. My second poem, Mine. She is mine. Lonely and delightful night, overflowing, I feel her loneliness. She is mine forever. Glittering stars beautified the lonely night. You are like a shining star, waking in my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Did you have a second one you wanted to read, sir?
No, this is my second poetry.
Okay. Okay. How about Millie Das? Millie, are you listening? Are you ready?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes.
Please read your poem.
Yes, I am out of room. That is why my video is off. Okay. Then the name of my poem is Triumph of Light. From the womb of silence, in single spark was born, a whisper in the void saying be. Darkness folded its vast wings, startled by its own undoing. The spark became a river of dawn, pouring gold into the veins of the sky. Every shadow trembled, for even the faintest flame remembers its purpose to reveal. The night, proud in its shroud of fear, couldn't comprehend forgiveness, yet light didn't fight, it awoke. It rose, not as a conqueror, but as understanding itself, teaching the illumination is not the end of dark, but the healing of it. Now every heart that breaks becomes a lamp, every tear refines its glow, and so the world is lit not by suns alone, but by souls that choose to shine. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. That was lovely. Emmanuel, are you ready, sir? Can you bring us your poem? Emmanuel, are you ready, sir? Oh, okay. Sure, I can give you a little time. How about we haven't heard from Dr. Janatha? Dr. Janatha, can you come on and read us your poem? Okay. Well, let's see. Is there anybody else here on the list that hasn't read yet? Oh, Dr. Janatha, please. Go ahead. Can't hear you, dear. Can't hear you yet. Can anybody else hear Dr. Janatha? No. You might want to try connecting again, because unfortunately we're not hearing you. It says that you're not mic'd. I mean, you're not silent, but we cannot hear your voice. I'm sorry. Can't hear you just now. I'll tell you what, I will, I'll read one other of mine while we, you might want to, Dr. Janatha, you might want to disconnect and reconnect. Perhaps that will help, because right now we're not hearing your audio. Okay, I'll read a little one. This is called Friendship. Friendship international, friendship incandescent. You can always tell when it's present. Friendship lifts us. Friendship saves the fallen. There's hardly an army that marches in columns. Even though it be Ray or Alan who've risen with me, or how when I've fallen, perhaps Linda is the friend that comes to me, or Scott or Finn or Raul or Robbie who joins me when my legs are wobbly. Will a Sandy or a Jerry come and join me when I'm married? I'll celebrate with Jeff or Ira or Sandy or Jack when he's welcome back. Will a Leslie or a Lucia make it real and joyous at the last appeal? Or will a Mark or a Tim show up when the fates are grim? Be it a Steve, a Finn, an Ian, or a Karina, will they join me in the arena? Okay, enough of that. I think you get the idea. So, Dr. Janatha, I think you're coming back in. Okay, your icon is there. Can you try speaking, my friend? Okay, you're muted. Okay, looks like we've got Emmanuel back. I'll tell you what, Janatha, try to figure out your thing. And Emmanuel, go ahead, give us your poem, sir.
Hello.
Okay, gotcha.
Can you hear me, everyone?
Just speak into your mic. We got you.
Okay. I am Emmanuel from Nigeria. I'm Emmanuel from Nigeria, and I'm currently in a bus right now. Top of the noise. Please do bear with me while I read. The title of my poem for today is Eternal State. Eternal State. My nation is a state. I wear a god. Immortals were saints. Kings were fruits. My name written there, the rock immortal. My name echoes true. My word lingers on. With gold bearing crown. The word, the vision. In my bosom, like the Christ, the serpent tore my mother. My death to announce. The bloodshed was a war to destroy like Nineveh. In days long after, on the bed was I, in my bosom like the Christ. So that is the first poem there. I don't know, did you get it, sir? Hello, sir.
Yes, thank you. That was very good.
Okay, that is okay.
Thank you, sir.
The second is
okay. Go ahead.
The second is screaming short. Screaming short. I remember my shot screaming from my neck. I crawled to fly into million cities. I was carved like a stone in the middle of a drone. I was carved to the moon. I was carved a stone like. In the middle, a drone off, I wear pavilions, scoring leaflets. I wear a doctor, easy about. In the beginning, I was a boy from a man. In the end of commencement. Thank you so much. That is the second poem. Like I said,
thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. See you next time. Okay, let's try Dr. Janatha again. Oh. Dr. Janatha?
Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you. Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a privilege.
You might want to turn off your video. Turned on your video, you started to break up your sound, but your sound was great before that. I can see you, but I think if you turn off your video, you will be heard better. And we do want to hear your words. Just a suggestion.
Can you hear me?
Much better, much better.
Okay. Shall I continue?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
The Diwali celebrations are going on around my place. It's a poem dedicated to my teachers on the Teachers' Day that I wrote. Eternal. To my teachers, I bow with a heart full of respect. You did not.
Oh darn! Looks like we lost her. Hopefully, she'll try to reconnect. Saraswati, my dear, would you like to go next?
Good evening. Yeah, sure. Why not? I've just. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for opportunity. How is K. Kumarji? He's not there today. All well?
He had to step away briefly.
Sorry.
Okay. Wish you all happy Diwali to all my sweet friends around the world and the globe. Thank you so much for an opportunity, Richard Park, sir. So I'll go with my poem as today is there is a Diwali celebration here. So I'll be reciting one poem on this special festival only. This is we are celebrating Diwali everywhere, and lot of lightning and reflections are there, and we are feeling very, very like positive vibes are coming around and roaming here and there. All the stars are glittering. Moon is hidden somewhere in the darkness, but still the night is twinkling. The light from the stars and lantern from one corner, mesmerizing transformation night for everyone, as it's a festival of light. Festival of light has come, but still there is a darkness in my life. Light of his soul appears to me like in my life, light of his soul appears to me like, why, where did he go and where did he hide? But still there is a hope. Maybe his soul appears and gleam and shine my eyes as never disappeared, hoping to watch me. I place the diyas in every corner of my house, of my eyes, lighting my heart and soul with his luminous light. With the festival of light, distance doesn't matter. Those who are stars, they twinkle in your eyes. They twinkle in your eyes. Thank you so much. Wishing you all a very happy Diwali. May the goddess Lakshmi bless you all and showers the blessing to everyone. Thank you so much, sir, for an opportunity.
You're
Hope
very
you like
welcome.
my presentation. Thank you so much.
It was lovely.
Thank you. It was a tribute to my husband, belated, yeah.
Wonderful. Does anyone have a second poem they'd like to read, or otherwise, I guess we'll be closing up our adventures today
Sir,
together.
Can I proceed, sir?
Please, Dr.
It was a
Jonathan.
network. It was a network problem here because of Diwali celebrations year round. So this
Sure.
poem is
We hear you well
dedicated
now.
to my teachers.
Go ahead.
Eternal gratitude. To my dear teachers, I bow with a heart full of respect. You did not teach us lessons, but you opened windows to the worlds I have never imagined. You molded me not only in knowledge, but in spirit. You taught me that strength is not the absence of fear, but the courage to keep moving. You guided me gently when I faltered in confusion, when my dreams felt fragile, when my confidence shattered a while. You reminded me that every failure is a lesson, that every question is a doorway, that every moment is a chance to grow. Your patience was endless. You waited for me to find my voice. You gave me space to stumble, and yet you stood steady, ready to lift me again. You, my Athena, in your words I heard wisdom. In your silence I learned humility. I carry you with me in every achievement, in every milestone, in every quiet act of resilience. The person I am today is a reflection of your belief, your sincere effort, and your unwavering presence. Teaching is not a profession, it's a gift, a lifelong offering of time, energy, and heart. And you gave it all so that I may raise, so that I may dream, so that I may become what I am today. To each one of you who stood by me, guided me, and shaped me, I dedicate this poem as a small echo of gratitude. Your lessons live in me, your kindness breathes in me, your light continues to guide my path. Thank you, dear teachers, for being with me always and in all the ways. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lovely poem. So glad you were able to get back and connected. That's wonderful. Thank you. Okay. And we had someone just enter, but I don't see them as yet. Jayashri Ray. Are you ready to read a poem for us?
Good evening. May I audible? May I audible? Yeah.
Yes. We hear you very well. Thank you.
Now we are in the mood of Deepavali. Diwali and Deepavali, festival of light. And you know, this is the Indian culture and Indian festival. So I wish you best of wishes for Diwali and Diwali wishes for all of my friends and philosopher and guides. Sir, first time I want to read my Bengali poem. You know this is my mother's language. Two poems. May I read two poems?
Yes.
Two poems.
Yes.
Two poems. This is my Bengali poem written by me. Relationship with a person. সম্পর্ক আমার স্বপ্ন বোনা আমার স্বপ্ন ভাঙা আমার সুখ রচনা আমারই দুঃখ যাচনা সব মিলিয়ে অলিক জগতের নিশ্চিত সম্ভাব্য ভবিতব্য তোমারই নির্বেদ সূচনা তোমারই নিভৃত বেদনা তোমারই অযাচিত কল্পনা তোমারই বিপন্ন চেতনা কেন তবে মরশুমি বিভিন্নতায় বোঝা বয়ে চলা নিরুপায় সম্পর্কের ক্ষোভ ভূগর্ভের অন্তঃস্থলে অযাচিত আকাঙ্ক্ষার মিলিত জীবনের কান্না অভিশপ্ত বাক্য নিনাদ সবই যেন নিরাকার সম্পর্কের সাকার যন্ত্রণা এই যুগ যন্ত্রণার উপকূলেই আমার দায়বদ্ধ প্রজন্মের প্রতি সাক্ষরতা প্রাপ্ত আমাদের সম্পর্কের ইতিহাসবদ্ধ জীব আমরা ছয়টি ঋতুকে ঘিরে সহস্র শ্রীকরের ঘ্রাণ নিতে নিতেই বোধহয় জগতের ভিড়ে আমাদের আনন্দের পৃথিবীতে আমরাই ঈশ্বর সেই হবে আমাদের সম্পর্কের শেষ পরিচয় আমার সম্পর্ক relationship with human being. My English poem Fire of Socrates. A few mortals like him who did shape the world while others sacrificed themselves into the fire of ignorance. For ages and centuries without protest, but the man of destiny finally breaks open the fort of ignorance and darkness and throws the light of the road ahead. Ungrateful to the gallows of superstition, the same law and Macbeth smilingly. Socrates, fire of Socrates. He is Socrates, his wise man of the civilization and the man of the destiny too. Yes, he is Socrates. A few mortals like him who dared and saved the world while the others sacrificed themselves into the ignorance for ages of centuries without protest. Fire of Socrates. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. That was absolutely beautiful. Well, my friends, thank you all for coming. On behalf of our brother Prasanna Kumar, I thank you all. You have made our day. And there he is. How about one from you, my brother? How about one from you?
Thank you, Richard, for taking, filling in, and, it's just happened. I wasn't, expected that. But then, yeah, thank you. Such a, what would I say? What would I say? Hi, Dr. Janata, ma'am.
He was doing so well. He was managing the show so very well.
Oh, it was so difficult for him, but then I had to thank him. It's not an easy thing.
Thanks to all, and happy Diwali and happy Diwali.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Happy Diwali.
Our festival of lights.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. I have no words to thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Do you have a poem you could read for us, brother?
I think I'm just, because I don't think I have. So, no, because
Well,
I was
your
like,
generosity is gift enough. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that is it. So
maybe
it was a wonderful time we had.
let me check if Roopali ma'am has sent some poem or Roopali ma'am has sent. I would read on behalf of Roopali ma'am. She has sent Shabri and the Bear Fruit. Sabri left her tribe after sunset in search of an unknown destination, never to return. A brig, Krishna, a mirage, an illusion, a search, and all the while she had carried Avalon inside her. Like a musk deer, she searched for the elusive fragrance. A day would come when she would meet Ram, the exiled divine king. He would pass that way, says Matanga assured her. She waited, centuries rolled by, and then one day he came. Her waiting, aging eyes didn't recognize him, but his bright eyes knew who she was. Hungry and thirsty for aeons, he was searching for his beloved Sita. Shabri offered him the ancient bare fruits. She had tasted each one to give him the sweetest. Her devotion deep and divine, the wild fruit full of miracle juice. Beloved of Shiva and Saraswati, the goddess of learning, is now a symbol of inner truth. The lone forest woman with no claim to kin or kingdom had found in the thorny bay tree the meaning of her existence. The musk deer had found itself. Deepavali is when Ram returns from exile. This is On His Journey by Dr. Roopali Sircar, Gaur. And maybe let us try my lines, a few lines I think I could just share. Thank you, Roopali ma'am. That was wonderful. These are my few short, this is my short piece. Clouds, no matter how fluffy they are, resisted to float on the canvas of sky as the thunderstorms made a slab at them, wondered from whom storms borrow the cavalier attitude. That's the end of the piece. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Thank you.
You're sitting among the these lamps, or you have every time you bring such a beautiful background.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Wonderful poem, wonderful. Yeah. Sure, happy Diwali. Very nice poem.
Just
Roopali ma'am.
let me write down your name so that I could just put on your certificates for that, as a matter of what do you call souvenir, so togetherness. And,
Thank you, Prasanna, and well done, Rick, on doing the whole meeting. And thank you, everyone, for the lovely Diwali wishes. And wherever you are celebrating, happy Diwali, happy Deepavali, and thank you for this wonderful, wonderful meeting.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Nice meeting you all, dear friends.
I'm
Happy
absolutely sorry
Diwali,
for my
everybody.
absence. In fact, I would say that, and thank you for filling in.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Happy Deepavali. Bye bye.
Happy Diwali. Bye bye.
Happy Diwali, happy Deepavali. Bye bye.
Happy Diwali.
Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Prasanna.
Bye.
Happy
Thank you,
everybody.
Prasanna.